When I have a video camera in my hand, I immediately become Sid Barrett, and I do apologize. I do believe it's Sid Barrett. Well, I mean, not actually, but in all the full, like karaoke, like, it's my turn at the microphone type of deal. Anyway, I'm not much of an artist, and this is my nephew, Philip, and one of the children, and this is coming down. Oh, yeah, that'd be a warning sign, wouldn't it? It says, ride the winds, to what flame, no. I suffer from euphoria, first of all. I suffer from euphoria, and so when I'm euphoric, I really have to take into moderation my high flute and horse shit. Okay, strong. This is a Queensryche song, as well being a Soundgarden song, and yes, we are suffering exactly the same thing that I've always said, but you probably have not heard it until now. For me, it's Mosul and Damascus, and of course, the purges of Turkey, because my last name is Huntsperger, my maiden name. Anyway, ride the winds to what flame, ride wings of the mind. Silent lucidity, I think. At her feet in the shadows in the dead of night, answer out of, anyway. I guess for me, it is understood that if we were to be hunted down by how we sang a song, or were able to play a song, I would be the first one in, not Bockham Ridge, but I don't know that one. So I must go now, because I have decided to do some work out of some strange reason. But my name is Sherry K. Nicholas, and I was nonviolent for 11 years, and although I seem as though I am quite violent, I have always tried to at least stay up within that range. For it occurred to me, quite possibly, that God would not bring me shame thus. And I'm 50 years old and possibly studying my menarche. So that span of time, which doth encompass the star, and then as well my own idiocy for not being able to keep my mouth shut about anything. I'm usually given a certain time frame to shut the zip down, because I know you wanted to look at that, and that's why I'm trying to get it. Furthermore, I'm a Christian. I do not believe in, I don't care what other people believe in, because it just brings me to more times with my own God, if they're with their own God or godlings or goddesses or whatever the flabada they got going on. But questionably here, there are times when I'm very frightened of being found to be a witch, so right now I'm getting closer to that time. I was not allowed, I believe I said that. I was upset. I messed it up, that's all. I'm not a very good artist. I can only draw like 3 fishes. In the year 2000, I could only draw like 3 fishes. Possibly 5. 5, possibly then. So anyway.
Shameful. Sid, put the case away.
Yes, more horrifying. 3 minutes, that's only 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Alright, well, so that's that. I'll send this to you, and then, oh shit. So I'm sending this to Rush. I generally do not ever approach humans. I do not approach humans. I keep my Salish Sasquatch butt out of people's, of sensibility, but, I noticed myself find that friend in each one of you, and so whenever I managed to get a little goose in my gander, I was over Red Rover to visit. To all of you, to Roger Waters, Rob Halford, Metallica, you. Please, oh Lord, don't let there be more. But Queensryche, they live awfully close to us. Oh, that's just a fan. So I'm sitting in my room, my husband's in here, and he's ignoring me. He's used to me being the way I am. Goodbye. Oh, that's 5 minutes. I'm going to turn this way. I don't do anything. I like to be as a concentration camp person, but one that isn't allowed to move around, you know, like in the, Chariots of Fire, Chariots of Fire. Yeah, that scares me to death. And, so I think it's good because I used to like to run around so much that it's good to sit in one place and just really soak it in, you know. And so, that and being lazy, so between the two. And I that's calligraphy ink. Don't worry, that is calligraphy ink. It's the, oh, here. That's all. Calligraphy ink. What did you want to look at? Here, it's connected to the charger. That is, I believe, my niece when she was young. It's, the Lord's Prayer that I messed up and got upset and defiled it. I know that you are looking for your wife and your sister and your daughter, and all of you are the same and one, and so it's fine with me because I have all of mine, but none of them are with me. Curse of the damned? No, curse of the dead. It's the gift of the resurrection. It's the amphithea of the Jew. Forsaken land that we are not allowed. I'm not allowed to say the word Jew for a while. Furthermore, that's my nephew, and I'm not supposed to be having too many pictures. I have 4 nephews. Okay, it's 7 minutes. That's kind of a mess. I have to fix that one. No, I feel like I could stay awake for 2 days, and I have been granted an afternoon that I got to see my friend Julia of Rome, and St. Paul is with the horses and with the men, and they are trying to ignore me, and the USS Hopper is ready to take off in Chicago, and Charles Francis III Hopper, our personal friend that doesn't like to have his name mentioned, is aware of the fact that I'm yakety yakking, and there's a cop on every single corner all the way down to whatever place they think we're going. I don't know why. It's just a good day for today. So God bless thee and keep thee. May he make his face to smile upon thee. It's the Lutheran prayer. My husband's a Lutheran. And, yes, restraints. I'll try to keep New York the best in mind. And I've tried to prepare myself for always staying in that ad-lib state. And I've always tried to keep myself in a place where, that respectfully, I might just have to break it out and say that it would not matter how shamed I was. I would just basically find a way to make sure that, you know, your musical influence was so involved in my mind. That is red calligraphy ink. I always get irritated because that's Jesus' pin color, and then I start being like Hunter S. Thompson's artist, and I've been sitting cross-legged on the floor for these are my other papers. I'm trying to, it is a total mess in here. I don't want you to have to see it. It's embarrassing. No body parts or anything. Sure, hey. I got one, see, and then that's that one. I have a friend, and he told me, Dan Johnson, Dan Johnson, painter extraordinaire, actually. He looks exactly like Leonardo da Vinci. But anyway, he told me that I should not throw away one single thing that I wrote. And I never had anyone say that they appreciated what I did. So, yeah. That's how it is. So I have all this stuff here. Yeah. 10 minutes, 3 seconds. Please, oh Lord, do not listen to this. Please put this in a box saying this is the heretic side of the Nicholas. The victory over the people. Last name Nicholas, victory, Christmas. Not so much Christmas, because I just put it in the fallen victory part. I love that picture, but I do not know what it is. God damn the drug pusher man is about as far as I can go, and I only have 5 goddams left, possibly, when it comes down to all of the end of time. And the other thing that I'm supposed to say, the children love you too. Amen.